I remember that first moment after bottom surgery where I looked at myself in the mirror. I was bare naked and I didn't flinch. I was not tearing myself apart while looking at my reflection for the first time in my entire life. For the very first time, I saw myself. And to be honest, I never thought that this day would come for me. I just looked at myself and I finally recognized the man that was staring back at me. I even took a picture of that moment. Obviously, I'm not going to show it here because, as I said, I was naked. But I basically had to, keep a memory of that. Because for so long, I was just surviving. I was surviving, healing, but not really living my life. And look, no one really talks about this part of recovery, the in-between phase that you have between all of those surgeries. And for anyone who doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about here, so I'm a trans guy and I had bottom surgery done, phalloplasty. It took me nearly 4 years to finally get the final result of this. All of this was 8 surgeries. Why 8? Because I had complications, something that happens quite often with bottom surgery because it is not an easy surgery. And in between my surgeries, it was the most difficult time I've ever had in my entire life. Even more difficult before I basically came out as trans, before I started testosterone, before I had top surgery. Like all of these things obviously were really difficult and I was very depressed during that time. But bottom surgery was a whole nother level because this wasn't just mentally draining, it was as well physically draining. And during this whole time, while I was going through each surgery, I felt lost. I felt miserable. I felt disconnected from myself. And I didn't think that this would happen again because for so many years I didn't know who I really was. And when I finally found myself, when everything finally made sense and I realized I am trans, I thought I found the missing piece. I mean, I did at that time, but I didn't think that something could basically disconnect me from me again. And bottom surgery did that. I completely lost myself during this whole journey. The in-between between all of those surgeries is tough because even after you basically get it done and you look at yourself in the mirror, as something that I experienced. I mean, you see yourself in a way, but your mind still needs time to catch up. Your mind still needs time to recover from these surgeries, especially when something went wrong, like in my case. So each time I recovered from each surgery, well, yeah, my body healed, yeah, my body recovered, but my mind didn't catch up. I was still stuck, I was still lost, and I really didn't know how to get out of this. Because I would have one surgery and then 6 months later the next one would come, and all of this would just happen again and again and again, and this was continuing for about 4 years. And that's something that a lot of guys do not really talk about. I mean, obviously they talk about the physical part, okay, that bottom surgery is tough, the recovery is tough, but it is mentally draining. It could really fuck with your mental health. But I'm here to tell you that this is not permanent. This is only temporary, but you have to do something for it. I don't want you to give up on you. Look, if you are currently going through bottom surgery, or you want to go through bottom surgery in the future, or any other surgeries, or whatever you currently experience in your life, all of this is just temporary, as long as you do not give up on yourself. You need to connect with your inner world during this phase of your life. Something I didn't do when I was going through all of these surgeries. I was constantly looking at all the external things. Okay, what can I change? What can I do to make it better? But I didn't really, sit down to look inside of me. How can I basically change my emotions? How can I get to know myself again? Something I basically forgot about for 4 years. I was so focused on just healing my body that I completely forgot about me, about my emotions, about my inner world, about healing this first. I mean, don't get me wrong, focusing on recovery and healing your body is definitely very important, but what is also more important is to heal the inner wounds that you got throughout this whole process. I see this time and time again when people go through shit in their life. They constantly focus on fixing the external things. Okay, whether that's some financial situations, relationships, health, or whatever. They are constantly focused on the external stuff rather than the inner world. Because when you shift that focus and start healing yourself from the inside out, well, everything around you will fall into place. And this took me way too long to understand. So I'm sharing this with you because I don't want you to do the same mistake as I did. Because this could save you a lot of pain and also a lot of time. And so when I realized this, I started focusing on my emotions. I started focusing on healing those inner wounds. And I'm telling you, I'm seriously telling you, everything turned around for me so quickly. I started working on loving myself more. I started working on respecting myself more, understanding myself more, and really finding myself again. Now, this took time. It didn't happen overnight, and it's not going to happen overnight for you. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of patience. But guys, this is so worth it. Since I have done that inner work, it's been 2 years now, and I've never been happier in my entire life. I finally know who I am again. I love myself. My confidence has increased. Like everything just started falling into place in my life without any force, without me trying to fix anything. I just simply started to listen to myself, to be more in the present moment and to become aware of the thought patterns that I had. Also, I started prioritizing me. I stopped focusing so much on other people and I started to actually put me first. I started doing things that I actually wanted to do. I started being the way I actually wanted to be. And I just want to tell you that you can do this too. I'm no one special. And if I did it, anyone can. And also, if you're looking to prepare yourself for surgery or you're trying to get back into the gym after surgery and you want to fuel your recovery, well, I've got an app where you will receive personalized workout and meal plans from me, and there are also mindset videos on the app. So if you're interested, the link is right in the description. I'll see you on the inside and I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. I love you.